And still on the voter registration exercise, renowned lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata refused to argue the NDC review of the voter registration case decision made by the Electoral Commission. Remember that the NDC had said that it was going back to the Supreme Court for a review of the Supreme Court's decision on the compilation of a new voters register by the Electoral Commission. Well, they were in court today. Tsatsu Tsikata represented the NDC, but he refused to argue the case. We'll go on to the phone lines later in this bulletin. Let's return to the voter registration exercise stories and take you to the court. Joseph Akable joins me on the line with an update on the story I brought to you about the NDC's lawyer, Tsatsu Tsikata, refusing to argue the NDC's case in court on the review of the EC's decision as far as the compilation of the voter registration exercise is concerned. Joseph, why did Tsatsu Tsikata refuse to argue in court this morning?
He made a point this morning when he got here. He says he was just given a document that had been filed by the Electoral Commission's lawyers.
Okay.
And so he needed time to study those documents and then argue on it. And so he asked the court for an adjournment. He also asked the court for more time to file some additional documents as well. The court went on recess, came back and responded that it is unable to grant the request for an adjournment, and making the point again that it can't grant the request to file the extra document because it's not supported by law. And again, making the point that Mr. Tsikata, after filing the review case, had actually asked the court that hears the matter earlier than usual. And the interesting point to make is that today is actually the last day the Supreme Court is sitting before it takes the legal vacation. And so they urge him to proceed to argue the review case. It was at that point that Mr. Tsikata responded that he's unable to comply with the court order to argue the review case because he doesn't have enough time to study those documents, and he's not going to go ahead and move it. And so the Deputy Attorney General, Godfrey Adame, responded that Mr. Tsikata is running from his own case, which he has brought to the court. And so he should move the case. And if he's not going to move the case, then the court should dismiss the case. The Supreme Court justices then proceeded to dismiss the case, holding that they have examined all the documents that they have found, and they've come to the conclusion that the case is not supported in terms of the review. A case for a review has not been made, and so just proceeding to dismiss the case.
And so that is it for the NDC as far as the challenge of this decision is concerned?
That is so. In terms of internal remedies, any remedy within Ghana, this is the final level. There's no other option unless they go out of the country.
Thank you very much.